So I was a fat bouncy boy in the office, and I thought I should do something about it. I should go for exercise, right? I should leave the corporate life, finish work, go for exercise. And I chose an exercise that is perplexing to most. I chose to go to a spin class. Yeah. And I know you woo because you think and you know that a spin class is predominantly like girls attend it here, right? I chose to go not to check out girls. I went to a spin class, I did my research, and I chose the spin class for a very specific reason. I wanted to have an exercise where I was exercising, and if I get tired, I can immediately sit down. It's perfect. It's perfect for lazy people like myself. So I decided to join a spin class, and I was very shy about it because I was, I'm fatty boom boom. So I thought I would choose to go to a class that nobody would go to. Like a time slot that nobody would go to. And I thought to myself, I think the Saturday 10 a.m. class is going to be empty. Because who wakes up on a Saturday to cycle a bike, right? I was so wrong. Because Saturday mornings, that's when the Lululemon girls show up. With their Stanley Cup. They wake up to attend the Saturday morning class, and I arrive at 9:30 in my baggy shorts, in my baggy home clothes, and I'm there, and I'm nervous, and I see all the Lululemon girls lining up at the water cooler, refilling the Stanley Cup for the next class. I'm like, what is happening? And they all had like ponytails, but the ponytails were like at varying degrees, right? So I start to make my own theory. I'm like, I think it's a ranking system. Like if your ponytail is down here, you are just, private, then corporal, sergeant, Ariana Grande, So I was very mindful about that. And then the 9 a.m. class gets let out. So the doors open, and then a waft of fog just rolls out of the room, and I see laser lights inside. And one of the girls, she marches out, face full of makeup. She's mid-Insta story, and she goes, "Hey guys, just finished my spin class. Check out my post-workout glow, y'all." And I looked at her. She had a full face of makeup on. What post-workout glow are you talking about, girl? Her eyelash was like that. I swear, I saw her step out of the studio, she blinked, she stepped the cloud died. So the moment they came out, all my sessions, Lululemon girls, they just marched in immediately. So I just followed behind them. I went into the class, and they're all on their bikes. And I'm looking at my bike, and there are like many knobs to turn, and I didn't know what to do. And the instructor was there, and she saw me, and she immediately knew, this fatty boom boom is new. And she comes over and she's like, "Hi, do you need any help?" And I'm like, "Yes, teacher, I need a lot of help." Right. "Teacher, this bicycle, how?" Right? And she says to me, "Okay, in a spin class, when you're setting up your bike, the first thing you want to do is make sure the seat is at your hip level." I'm like, "Okay, teacher, I don't know where's my hip." And she was very kind. She started to like feel me. She poked and poked and poked, and then she said something very hurtful. She was like, "I think it's here." I think it's here. So she helped me. She adjusted the seat to where she thought my hip was. And then she says, "Get on the bike." So I got on the bike, and I cannot believe she did this. She knelt down, she held my leg, and then she clipped my shoe into the pedal. Clap, clap. And I've never experienced this before because the bikes that I've always ridden as a child, there were no locks. You just rest your foot on the pedal, right? But I'm locked in, and I'm, "Teacher, I'm stuck." Right? And she goes, "It's okay, you're meant to be locked in. This helps you be more efficient. You can push down, and now you can pull up. You can push down and you can pull up. It's more efficient. Why don't you try it?" I'm like, "Wow, it is very efficient." "Teacher, how to release?" I ask. And my teacher says, "I tell you after class." So I'm now locked in there. She goes back on the podium, and I look around at all the Lululemon girls, and they're all cycling. So I try to cycle as well. And I'm like, "Oh, it is very efficient." Then I'm like, "Okay, but this is zero resistance. So let me just try to turn it up." The more I turn it up, I'm like, "Oh, I feel it. I feel it now." After 45 seconds, I get very tired. I am done. Right? And my instincts kick in. My instincts, when I get tired on the bicycle, is I just want to do this. Yay! Right? But I can't, right? So I end up doing this. Woo! Right? I've always stretched myself without the Lululemon. Right? And my groin almost fell out. So I was, oh my God, what's happening? But the thing is, no matter what you do, the bike keeps moving, right? The bike keeps moving. So now I realize I am not cycling the bicycle is cycling me. At the moment, the bicycle is burning calories, not me. So eventually she goes onto her podium and she goes, okay, are you all ready? And I didn't expect this, but she goes, are you ready? And all the girls went, yeah! I almost jumped out and flipped my bike. Because it is very jarring and scary to hear someone suddenly scream, right? They just, ah! And then she goes, okay, let's start the music. She presses play. And the music's like club music, like boom, 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 boom. And she goes, follow the beat. 1, 2, 1, 2. And all the girls are going, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm just there going like, 1, 2 what? Like, how, where, what's happening? Like maybe resistance, I'm going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then she looks at me and she goes, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'm like, okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. But I always slipped up. I'm like, 1, 1, 2, 2. But you know what actually helped me keep tempo? Is the other girls. Because while they were cycling, the ponytails were doing this. 1, 2, 1, 2. So I just like 1, 2, 1, 2. Eventually, I got the hang of the 1, 2, 1, 2. But every club song has a build up and then a drop. Right? And the song is now building up. It's going to do 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 do. And the teacher goes, are you ready? And the girl's like, yeah! And I'm there going, ready for what? Tell me first, teacher. And then the beat doubles. It's like boom, 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 boom. And teacher goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. I am still on 1, 2, 1, 2. And they're going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So she looks at me and goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I tried my very best. I'm like 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. I am shaking so hard that my stationary bicycle is moving forward. And I am proud to tell you that by the end of the song, I won the race. My bike was almost next to the teacher's bike.